chanter ça.
Mon compère, moi, ah oulo, mon compère, moi.
Why them chanter ça.
Mon compère, moi, ah oulo.
She's intelligent, she's brilliant, she's outspoken, very accessible, very friendly, cool, calm, gentle, tender, caring, international, multinational, multi-talented, and multi-linguist. Please put your hands up for Mambo, Angélá. Please put your hands up.
I could have told my people to lead me to Mambo, but everybody knows who they are. So I was in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes.
I was Brooklyn. I was in California, state of fire.
That's right.
I was there. I was in Florida. Yes, I was in Florida many times. And many people know you there. So it is a glory. So as you came now, I thank my star for seeing you again in peace and not in pieces. So I thank my star. I thank Orisa. So that your society, National African Religion Congress, shall not die.
This is the founder of NARC, National African Religion Congress, as you know, that Gro Mambo, Angélá.
That name is a very big name. The name is everywhere. Cuba in Brazil.
I have a report. I'm going to give it to you.
And it's a 36-year report. It said African religion was going to die in Africa first. And then they say it would live in the countries that it migrated to. And if they didn't learn, it would die in those countries too. It will live in America, but if America didn't learn, it would die in America too. At that time, when the message came,
this is 36 years. Now, 36 years ago, 90% of Africa was African religion, all of Africa.
The statistics now show African religion in all of Africa, 5%. That's what the statistics are showing right now. 5%.
In the United States, they are practicing the religions because of Narc. You know, we had to go state by state so that they could be able to practice the religion.
We're highly respected with the federal government, and we have liaisons in Washington, D.C. And our ID is a passport. It looks like a passport. The pages that's in it is the same pages that's in the passport. And what is it before your life? We had to go through high security clearance in order to use the paper. So when people get this ID, when there's something that's going wrong in the religions, any of them, whether it's E5, Santeria, any of them, they come to us and want to know what's going on. And then Narc, we have to give an answer.
And I gotta be honest, you know, with you, I don't mean no harm to no religion, I really don't. But when you have the head of the religion that's Christian, in America, if you've been there and you've been around African Americans, you know how they think.
Yes.
When an African American decides
they're gonna do African religion, they give up everything. A lot of them has been Baptist or Methodist, they've been Catholic, they've been all these different religions that they grew up in their family. They decide they're going to be an African religion, so they may choose Ifa or Santeria or condemn, they may choose it. Once they do that, they give up that. They give up Christianity, they give up Baptist, they give up Catholic, whatever faith they were, they give it up and they become loyal to that one path. So if it's Ifa, they're loyal to that. If it's Santeria, they're loyal to that. And they're not going to do both. But what happens is their family leave them. Their family don't want to have nothing else to do with them.
I lost my mother behind becoming an African religion. I lost my mother. I lost my father. I lost all of my sisters. You know, my whole family didn't want to have anything to do with me once I decided I was going to be African religion.
Because the family go, oh, you're heating now, you're the devil, you're evil. They labeled them with all of those, so now they don't have family. So it's breakups with that. But these people, they stay on that path and they stay loyal to the African religion. But now they find out that Uni is a Christian. Now we got problems. Now is, how is he going to lead us? He's Christian. We gave that up. So how is he going to be the father of all African-based religion? He's a Christian.
It's very wrong.
Now you
And I don't have all of the answers. When they told me this about the Uni, I didn't believe it. And then they took me to the computer. And they showed me the YouTube. And they showed me, you know, the prayer meetings in the palace. They showed me the Uni's wife and how she's a prophetess. They showed me this. But
so people who converted left their religion, left it, and made their life Ifa or Ishashe or Voodoo or condemn. They're not going to go back. But the message that they send me with is to say, they want me to say it to the woman, don't forsake us.
Very wrong.
Now you have the Christians that strategically will figure out how they're going to take over.
But you don't understand what the Christians do. They target people who are in positions, and then they tell them, we're going to push you up and make you bigger. So if they get that person, then they get their whole congregation or their whole shrine, they get it all. And all they do is tell them, we're going to make you powerful. They target areas where they don't have money, or they don't have food, or they don't have medications or medicines. They target that. And it's a big plan that they put together before they go into the country to do it. And in the country, they're thinking that they're being helped by the Christians. But the Christians is just coming in to take over.
And it's all planned. All you got to do is become a Christian.
You know, this is not, Ile Ife is not there.
No.
In Haiti, they had an earthquake. Everybody knows about that. The UN sent in rice and beans, but the Christians got rice and the beans, and it had signs that says, no Christ, no rice. So the people that were blue eyes, they starved and they died.
Because they refuse to go to the Christian church for food. They refuse to do it for medicine. They just refuse. And then over here, what's going on? Baba, you got to help me out here. What's going on?
Orisa will do it. Now, àwọn Christian fún Christian.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, wọ́n tó bá gba Christ
One is about no Christ, no rice.
Yes. And they starved, Baba, they starved. Tell them. They were down here. We knew that. They starved. Because they refused to go to the church. They're voodooizing. The church was telling them, in order for you to get food, burn your shrines. They wanted them to bring their shrines and burn it. So you got people that's outside of here, that's not a part of this land, that's struggling and fighting to be that only. To be that only.
They have to give up their religion. They have to give up everything. And they have to convert to be Catholic. And they refuse to do that. So a lot of them died then and still dying today. But what I'm saying, it has to be fixed here. It's there all over the world that this is the cradle of African religion, and this is where it started. And no matter where it is in the world, it's going to be said, it comes from here. And here is the only place that can fix it. But to speak to the African Americans or any of these people who became these faiths, you're going to have to be that religion only, just like them.
So, but they're not going to falter. They're not going to run to the church. They're not going to back and go into Christianity. They're not going to do it. They're going to hold strong to the path of African religion.
You cannot come to these brothers and see cross. You cannot come to your brothers and see cross. Here you have the good sign.
There's one more thing that I want to tell him. They need to keep the sacrifices off the internet. Keep it off the internet. It should be private, just like the Jews. When the Jews do their sacrifices private, nobody sees it, and it's not online.
If they want to video the service, video the service, video the speeches, video everything. But the minute that you get ready to do a sacrifice, turn the cameras off. Then that way it don't give a weapon to the other faiths that are using every little thing to turn it to what they want to be. The big thing is the dog. Okay, they sacrificed the dog for Ogun. Do it. Keep it off the internet. Keep it private. In the U.S., the dog is man's best friend. You know that if you've been to Pittsburgh.
No.
The dog is man's best friend. So when you show a sacrifice of the dog on the internet, it gives the Christians everything. See, come be with us. And then our religion would just keep going to a demise.
And it's being used as a weapon against us. So you gotta try to keep those things offline. Keep them sacred. Keep them high. And it's not to say you can stop doing anything. Don't do what is necessary that we have to do when it comes to sacrifice. Just keep it high, sacred, and offline. And keep it reserved for the believers, not the non-believers. Reserve it. And that's a way that we could start to bring credibility back to our religion, because right now we're not looking so credible right now. Not in the eyes of society. That will beat us down, take our jobs away from us. We have to work together.
Killing of dogs, killing of animals, killing of goats will be used as evidence against religion. We tell people to stop it.
I said, Gro Mambo again. So this woman is still in this religion. In fact, the effrontery you have to remain in this traditional religion, African religion, we teach so many people, millions of Africans, how to remain on their feet.
Yeah, they have to come
Yes.
back. If they come back, they will break the church.
Yes.
All they have to do is come back.
Yes.
And stop giving in just because of money or because they might have food. If they come back, they will still have everything that they wouldn't have lost anything. The Orisa will reward them and bless them. But even though they in the church, they still struggling. They not doing all that great.
And Orisa will stand in your front, stand at the back, and both sides of you. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, it's
saying the truth.
This is
Just the bitter truth.
This is Ogun. This is the message Ogun sent me with. We respect other religions, respect them. Because Papa Ogun said each religion is whole within itself, but a whole of the greater religion, which is one religion. And we're just a big whole piece that's a part of the big piece. That's what Papa Ogun told me. So what we do, we respect all these other religions, but we don't let it go above our own, the one that our ancestors had bled and died for. Even if you go back to slavery, they died, trying to stay in their religion from whatever land that they were robbed from.
You are really the daughter of the soil.
So I will take time to come to that place and enlighten our people and let them see the reality of our worship. I'm the custodian of Osun here. So I will come and debunk fallacies they are bringing to you over there. So Osho is there, the deity remains, and I'm ready to propagate it with time. So thank you for the speech you made. I've seen light in what you have said. God will bless you and accomplish you to succeed. Well done.
You want to do everything possible to subvert everything that is black heritage. As you said, they started it in Africa to deny people access to religion. If you are not a Christian, you will not be admitted to any school. But the fact is that you put one culture down and you put another one on top. I commend you. And we do everything possible to make sure that those practices will be stopped. What is shameful? Once again, I want to commend you your courage. Since you have used to face the adversity in America, your believing or practicing your faith.
Everything I have ever done was always with my money.
Kumanouye, on m'a ma suivi ça, Kumanouye.